My name's Damred and welcome back to Lost Heir, the Fall of Daria. In the last part we just met Adam. He is the prince of this kingdom, and basically his parents got killed by demon worshippers, and we escaped the castle with our good friend Sir Greatly the Old Knight. And now we're making a skip to 6 years later, when we actually escaped the castle. The fall of the kingdom of Daria was a significant turning point in history. Scholars call it a new age, which became known as the Age of Demons. This didn't happen all at once, though. At first, it was thought to have been a tragic but manageably event. The morning after the castle was decked found the entire royal family dead. King Brand, Queen Jade, and the heir of the throne, Prince Adam Alexander Zuzak, was declared a hero, as he led the guard against the attackers and saved several nobles. The attack was blamed on criminals, who poisoned the food being served in the banquet hall, and released all of the prisoners from dungeons. The royal guards were quickly overwhelmed, and the castle was burned to the ground. The surviving nobles gathered in the city of Tornasa to decide who would rule Daria. It took a year of deliberation before it was decided that the land would be better served by 4 leaders instead of 1. 3 of the nobles were declared dukes, and the kingdom was broken into 4 duchies. Thus, the duchies of Bandar in the Norgan Mountains of the north, Udo in the so these parts. Each duchy was named after the duke who ruled it, except for the Domain duchy, who was given to Selena, the red-haired woman who murdered your parents. Her keen intellect was deemed invaluable during the chaotic aftermath of the assault. Selena was given the castle of Brightwater on the Silver Sea to rule the 4th duchy. The kingdom of Daria was no more the Lost Heir. Obviously, you aren't really killed in the attack. Sir Grady said that the Consorium guards have flooded into the castle as the banquet began, but before any alarm had sounded. He said that he had seen Consorium guards clustering around the royal treasury as well. Rumors never spoke about the theft, but you knew that the rune-covered stone Alexander Zukov had been holding was stolen during chaos. Sir Grady has rushed to the Great Hall in order to warn the king and queen, but they came too late. The first instinct of the morning after the attack had been to return to the ruins of the castle and let everyone know the truth about what happened. Sir Grady had taken the stones you stole from Zuzak and asked you to wait and listen before revealing yourself. You quickly learned that the only surviving nobles had been the ones who were out of favor with your parents. All of those who could have supported you, your clan, had been killed or driven away. You never did learn what happened to Peter and his parents. You had expected Alexander Zuzak and the Consortium to claim rulership, but they simply took their praise for saving the surviving nobles and disappeared into the background. The only thing that changed with regard to the Consortium was that the 3 new dukes and the duchess lifted the ban on demon summoning. Everyone you had known was killed or had gone missing. Alexander Zuzak was relentless as he sent men across the newly formed 4 duchies in search of you. There was no doubt as to what he would do if he ever caught you. You are thankful that Sir Grady advised you not to do anything rash. Although thankful you still asked for the stones. Yeah, give me my stones back. Sir Grady refused your request, saying that you were too young. The first couple of years were lonely and terrifying, as you and Sir Grady traveled from one town to town looking for work and trying to survive. It was all you could do to just stay alive, let alone think about your future. He likes me. As the years passed, you grew older, but people forgot what you looked like. You kept your name, since so many other boys have been named Adam, following your birth anyway. 3 years after that, your parents found you living in a small farm outside of Elmvale, a village in the newly formed duchy of Odo. Sir Grady was old, but he was resourceful. He had worked hard, hiring workers, and used his knowledge and personal wealth to slowly build a life for you both. After 3 more years, the farm was mostly paid for and provided you both a decent living, strength +3. In addition, Sir Grady had been a world-class swordsman in his youth. He offered to teach you all that he knew, happy to share the knowledge as your new foster father. I will study swordplay, blades +30, and he likes me. Sir Grady had the training of a true knight and passed his forms and techniques on to you. The stone that you stole from Zuzak weighed heavily on your mind. It wasn't difficult to ask around about demon summoning, especially since it has been legalized. The academy still licensed demon summoners, but more and more people began to practice the skill without proper training. Strangely, it seems as though the consortium actually encouraged this, instead of trying to keep the power for themselves. Unfortunately, your research never took you very far. You learned that the summoner needed a demon stone to summon a demon, as well as the demon's true name, which was written on the stone, and the willpower to control the beast. Through all of your research, you never heard about an unglowing stone, or what such a thing could mean. So Grady kept the stone as well as the others well hidden from you and discouraged you from talking about it. Your new life in Elmvale had become routine. 2 years ago, you got a job to help pay the bills. A squire to become a knight like Sir Grady, a priest, a thief, a hunter, towns guards, I'll become a squire. A squire is one step below a knight. You train in weaponry, learn horsemanship, and the code of chivalry. As they acquire these skills, they are responsible for looking after your patron knight's equipment and helping them during tournaments. Sir Grady never pushed you into this career, but you can tell that he's very pleased with your choice. The splaying of the kingdom had very little effect on the knights. They were pledged to their ideals, not to the government. They continued to right wrongs and follow their codes of chivalry independently of the reigning nobles. Although Elmvale is a small village, Sir Grady is able to find a suitable knight who is willing to take you on as a squire. Sir Maxon is everything that Sir Grady feels a knight should be. Chivalrous, noble, honest, compassionate, and hardworking. So I get more blades, archery, charm, strength, endurance, a lot of gold actually, and he likes me. Sir Maxon's sword has been given a fine edge, his armor is oiled, and his horse is curried. Curried? What? You prepared with a curry sauce? Sir Grady pulls some things to get you to position. You learn a lot from both knights during your time as squire. You can always stay, Sir Maxon says, as he seems you heading for the door. No, my destiny lies elsewhere. Tomorrow is Midsummer's Day, the day when everything in the realm celebrates their birthday. You will be turning 18. More importantly, you will be an adult in the eyes of the guilds, who, with limited money and resources, you had decided a long time ago that the best way for you to fight back against the Consortium and the dukes who stole your crown was to work for the Adventurers Guild. The Adventurers Guild is the backbone of the entire guild system. Although many people join more than one guild at a time during their lives, it is the Adventure Guild that provides the most lucrative jobs and opportunities, which you will need in order to find out why Zuzak killed your parents and to reclaim your throne if you choose to do so. The knight knew that you had no intention of staying his squire after your 18th birthday, but you respected his offer nonetheless. Thank you anyway, but I have other plans, you say. Thank you for your work, Sir Maxon says. If you ever change your mind, you know where to find me. You smile to the knight as you walk out the door. You have purchased most of what you will need for life on the road, but you still have a few things to buy before you need to go. I will visit, I guess, this girl? Carla? Carla is thin and blonde, with nimbly slender fingers. She's good at making arrows and one of the best archers you have ever met. She always knows the best routes to travel from spending so much time listening to people buying things in her store. She's quiet and shy with gentle demeanor. You enter Carla's parents' store, seeing the vast array of arrows and quivers displayed for sale, along with many other items for the intrepid adventure. She's sitting at a small table with a tray of feathers, a pot of glue, and unmade arrow shafts. She looks up as you enter, a smile on her face. And your luck with that infinity arrow? Can you get out of work early today? Yeah, let's have a date with her. Oh? You cannot read properly. Well, I'm just going to keep it here because this might crash. Carla nods, smiles and nods. Now you can say no. Now can I say no? How can I say no when it's your last day in town? She says as she puts away her fletching gear and closes the shop for the day. I have a few things I need to get first, you say with a smile. You purchase a sleeping roll, flint and steel, water skin, and a backpack. It completes your traveling gear. Carla walks from the store walks from store to store with you as you do your shopping. Now hopefully this doesn't crash here, otherwise this will be the end of the episode. Let's see. Yeah, this probably is the end of the demo. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I've actually recorded this in 2 parts, so hopefully I'll be able to put it back into 1 part, because I think it won't be long enough for 2 parts. But that's my problem. I hope you guys enjoyed this game. There are many other games like this. I have found one about being a CEO of a company, and another one of... what was it again? I don't remember, but yeah, Hollywood, that was it. So you're basically a upcoming star or something. But I sure hope you guys enjoyed this. I enjoyed as well. So if you liked it, like and subscribe for more. Share the video with all your friends and family, because I want to reach my 200 sub goal. And see you guys in the next part or the next game. Bye bye.